Did Odin just put out 2 videos? Blessed be my witches, my spiritualists, and welcome to another episode of Witch Please. It is I, Odin the Seer, and today is still Beltane. And I wanted to share this aspect with you as well. So we're going to be making a Beltane oil. So Beltane oil, like the last video that you probably watched, or if you haven't watched it, take a look at the video on my Beltane incense. It's very important for you to be able to capture this energy. Okay, it's so important. And for me, what I always do is I'm always making these. Now, a lot of people say that you should do it on the 30th. I always do mine on the 1st. So, what are you going to need for this? You are going to need some marjoram, lavender, frankincense, lemon verbena, and neroli. Your master bottle, and some sweet almond oil. Now, every one of these have long been associated with Beltane. And it's very important, again, to bring in the vibrations of this time. Now, I don't make a lot of Beltane oil, again, just like I don't make a lot of the Beltane incense, right? A little dab will do you with this, right? I use this when I'm going to be able to create a space or want to bring in those new beginnings that Beltane has, of overcoming and opportunity and, you know, options and all that wonderful things that you have available to you during the power of Beltane. Now, the interesting thing about this is I will actually make my bottle of oil and I place it right inside my Beltane incense and I leave it in there. And I do that because I really want to bring them together. I want the vibrations of the herbs to enrich the vibrations of the oil, and I want the vibration of the oil to enrich the vibration of the incense. So I really kind of make this all very, very powerful. And I can use this oil to be able to anoint candles if there's something that I need to go and do and I feel like there's an option that might not be there, or, you know, there's a limit or a block. I will use my Beltane oil for that as well, just to be able to anoint myself with it, candles, what have you. So the base is going to be sweet almond oil. Almonds have been long associated with Beltane as well, and where it is actually a nut, or a seed, it's really, really great for bringing in that spark. It brings in the spark that you're looking for to be able to create new avenues, to create new ventures, right? So we want to bring in that new venture. We want to bring in that sweetness of, you know, knowing what's going to happen, that excitement of potentials, possibilities. We really want to bring that vibration in, and that's why we're going to be using sweet almond oil. Now, as you know, we use frankincense in the incense, if you had watched the video on the incense, right? And frankincense, we're doing it for the same purpose here, okay? We want to bring in that spiritual connection. We want to make it sacred. We want to be able to have that kind of vibration. This is a sacred day. We want to bring in that sacred day. So I am going to be putting in 15 drops of the frankincense. Now, the next one we're going to be using is neroli. Now, neroli is great when it comes to protection. It is great when it comes to finances and wealth, and it's great for when it comes to healing. I find that it has this kind of lemony, citrusy kind of smell to it. And when you're using neroli for this, it does bring up a vibration. You want to be able to heal. Okay, you want to be able to be at the top, at the peak of your game when you are creating your Beltane incense. I mean, you got to remember, the goddess and the god are both at their peak, right? Freshness, new beginning, starting. It's such a powerful time, and that's why you really want to get that energy into here. And we're going to be putting in 15 drops of the neroli oil. The next one we're going to be using is lavender. Lavender brings in luck, it brings in freshness, it brings in transformation, it brings in vitality, it brings in so many different variables that are the essence of this time of year. Prospects, new beginnings, endless potentiality. And we want to be able to really harness this energy of this time. Lavender can bring in an excitement into the things that you're doing. And I really wanted to harness this and place this into my Beltane oil. And we are going to be putting in 15 drops of the lavender. The next one we're going to be putting in is verbena or lemon verbena. Now, lemon verbena has been longly associated with love, marriage, new beginnings, fresh starts, transformations, putting you on your life path. And this is, again, what this energy really is about. It's fresh starts and new beginnings, right? Being firmly on your path to yourself, your dreams, your goals, your aspirations. So we are going to be putting in 15 drops of the lemon verbena. My witches, my spiritualists, this is the bee's knees. All right, the next thing we're going to be putting in is marjoram. Now, I had to put marjoram in mine. And sometimes we get inundated by all these thoughts, well, what if, maybe I can't, I don't know. And all these fears come in. And that's why out of all the other botanicals that I could have chosen for my, my Beltane essential oils or oil mixture, I chose this one because of the fact that it is such a powerful way of being able to keep your mind straight, keeping yourself focused, and not allowing all of the external forces, haters trying to hate and break you down and all that other kind of stuff. It keeps your mind where it needs to be. And it allows for all the other botanicals, the other oils to really, do their part and allow for this Beltane oil to really manifest transformations and achieving your goals and your dreams in this reality. And we're going to be adding in 15 drops of this marjoram oil. And last but not least, we're putting in the almond oil and top this up. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to do my prayer over this oil, and we are done. I wish you guys could smell and feel this vibration. It is unbelievable. Everything is heightened, my witches. It's heightened. And I love that. I hope you guys have these items. If you don't have these items, put together your own. Just imbue it with this time, y'all. Imbue it with this time. If you have some of the oils and some of the herbs, mix and match, boo-boo. What we're going to do at this point in time is we are going to center ourselves, and we are going to just visualize the energies of this time going into the oil and mingling with its vibration, mingling with its very essence, and being captured or held, not captured, we don't want to feel like we're capturing it, but it being held with inside of this oil. Now, I will use this when I'm anointing oils. I'll use it on when I'm anointing candles or any sacred object that I may be using for manifesting new avenues, new paths, achieving goals and dreams. I will anoint it with this, okay? And another thing that I find is when you actually use this oil on candles, if you put some on the wick, and then take a look at the wick when you first light it, you'll notice that it will become like a vibrant kind of an orangish color. You'll just notice the orange. If you can see the orange in the flame, then you know that you have a whole bunch of that Beltane energy in that oil, in this oil that you've made, and the workings that you're doing. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to take my incense and my oil, and I am going to place it into the bottle here. And I'm going to keep this just like this. And anytime I need to bring in fresh energy, new energies, anything to be able to achieve my goals and my dreams, if I'm doing money work, if I'm doing success work, if I'm doing whatever it is, I can put a little drop of either the oil onto the candles. I will take my sweet almond oil, put a little bit in my hand, a few drops of it, rub it together, anoint my candles, or I'll take a pinch of the incense and I'll place it on the burner. Maybe I'll fume my candles with it. You, honey, you're only limited to your own imagination. And it is just a wonderful way of harnessing this energy and being able to utilize it all year round. If you have the items, great. If you do not have the items, remember, mix and match the oils and the herbs, or do a little research, Find out herbs that resonate with you, that are associated with Beltane, and do it up, boo-boo. Do it up. Just capture this energy. Harness this energy for utilization throughout the year. Now remember, my witches, if you have not pressed subscribe, you know you need to press subscribe, join the Witch Please family, and do not miss out on a thing. You can follow us on Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, as well as Facebook. You can always send me a personal email at witchpleaseofficial@gmail.com, or you can leave a comment below. Don't forget to press that bell icon so you're notified when a new video comes up, because you know you don't want to miss a thing. Said it before, my spiritualists, my witches, and I will say it again. It is a pleasure to have you in my worlds. It is an honor to have you in my magic, and you are always in my heart. I wanted to say I love you, boo-boos. Thank you for celebrating Beltane with me, and I will see you again on another episode of Witch. Please. I love you, boo-boos. Happy Beltane.